There's a tax you're paying today that never shows up on a receipt. No government collects it, no accountant tracks it, but it is quietly draining your net worth every single day. I call it the tomorrow tax, the hidden cost of every just this once decision you make right now, charged directly to a person you've never met. That person is you, in 10 years, in 20 years, in 40 years. Here's the strange part. You are not a bad person, and you are not bad with money. You are running on a brain that was built for a world that no longer exists. Today, we're breaking down the tomorrow tax, the real reason smart, disciplined people still can't seem to save for a future they swear they care about. Economists have a name for this: present bias, the tendency to give far more weight to immediate rewards than to future ones, even when the future reward is objectively larger. They also call it hyperbolic discounting, which sounds complicated. So let's just call it what it is: a tax. The tomorrow tax. Every time you pick now over later, you're paying it, whether you notice or not. Ask someone, would you rather have $100 today or $110 in 1 month? Most people take the $100 today. Now ask a different question. Would you rather have $100 in 12 months or $110 in 13 months? Almost everyone switches. They'll happily wait the extra month, as long as the wait doesn't start right now. The math never changed. The reward is still 10% more for waiting 1 extra month. What changed is how close the choice is to today. That is present bias. Your brain doesn't discount the future evenly. It discounts today's decisions far more gently than tomorrow's, which means the version of you sitting here right now will always vote for right now. Here's how this actually plays out inside your head. Psychologists describe 2 competing systems. One is fast, emotional, impulsive. It wants the reward now. The other is slow, rational, and future-focused. It wants to plan ahead. The problem is timing. The impulsive system only shows up strongly when the reward is immediate. The moment you push a decision even slightly into the future, tomorrow, next week, the rational system takes back control, because there's no urgency pulling at it. That's why you can plan a perfect budget on Sunday night and abandon it by Tuesday afternoon. Sunday you was making decisions for a future that felt far away. Tuesday you is making decisions for right now. And right now always wins the argument, because right now is the only version of you that gets a vote in the moment. Your future self has no seat at the table. No voice, no vote. They just inherit whatever's left over. This is not a small quirk. The tomorrow tax is one of the most expensive glitches in the human brain. It's why people underfund retirement accounts even when they know the math. It's why gym memberships get used in January and abandoned by March. It's why "I'll start saving next month" is one of the most repeated sentences in personal finance, and one of the least honored. Here's the financial trap specifically. Compounding rewards patience, and present bias punishes it. Every dollar you delay investing today is a dollar that doesn't get 30, 40 years to grow. A 25-year-old who invests $200 a month can end up with dramatically more at retirement than a 35-year-old investing twice as much, purely because of the 10 years present bias convinced them to wait. Present bias doesn't just cost you money, it costs you time. And time is the one resource compounding can't replace. Economists Richard Thaler and David Laibson helped formalize this pattern in behavioral economics, showing that people's preferences aren't just impatient, they're inconsistent over time. We plan like a patient person and act like an impulsive one. One striking pattern shows up in retirement savings research. When companies switch employees from an opt-in 401k to an opt-out 401k, meaning saving is the default unless you cancel it, participation rates jump dramatically. The available options didn't change. The financial incentives didn't change. Only the default did. Which tells you something important. The tomorrow tax isn't really about lacking willpower. It's about what decision requires effort in this exact moment. Make saving the default, and future-focused behavior wins without a fight. Make spending the default, and the tax gets collected almost every time. This is also why "I'll just be more disciplined" rarely works as a long-term financial strategy. You're not fighting a character flaw. You're fighting a structural feature of how human brains process time. So if willpower isn't the fix, what is? Here are 5 ways to lower your tomorrow tax instead of just eating the cost. Number 1. Automate before you feel it. Set up automatic transfers to savings and investments on payday before the money ever sits in your checking account long enough to argue with you. Number 2. Make future rewards feel present. Some apps show you an aged photo of yourself next to your retirement projections. It sounds gimmicky, but it works because it makes future you feel like a real person instead of an abstraction. Number 3. Use commitment devices. Lock savings in accounts that are mildly annoying to withdraw from. Not impossible, just inconvenient enough that impulsive you doesn't bother. Number 4. Shrink the decision window. Instead of deciding, should I save more this year? Decide, should I increase my contribution by 1% today? Smaller, closer decisions are easier for your rational brain to win. Number 5. Name your future self. Literally, some people write a short letter to themselves 10 years from now before making a big purchase. It sounds strange, but forcing yourself to picture a specific future person is often enough to shift the vote in their favor. Here's the uncomfortable truth about the tomorrow tax. It never fully goes away. You don't defeat it once and move on. But you don't have to defeat it. You just have to stop relying on willpower to fight a battle your brain was never designed to win in the moment. Every automated transfer, every inconvenient savings account, every small rule you set today is really just a note left for someone you'll never get to meet in person. The future version of you. If this helped you understand why just save more never quite works, hit subscribe. We're building a real map of the psychology that keeps smart people broke, one trap at a time. Because the tomorrow tax has a partner in crime, a trick that makes debt feel almost invisible while you're spending it. Next time, we're exposing buy now, pay forever.